And you're still here. Let's go. If you chose to stay, good for you. Thank you for joining us today. Today, we're going to be reading out of 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 7. And it says, "So neither the one who plants nor the one who waters is anything, but only God who gives growth." Wow. I mean, if this verse is not talking to you, I don't even know what to say, because this verse to me is one of the most powerful verses in the Bible. One of the most important. And you can apply it multiple different ways to your life, break it down and learn from it in many ways. But the one way that I want to focus on is how this verse shows that God is at work in your life, how his plan is coming to fruition. But before I break that down, I want to share this quote with you all. One of the best quotes I've ever heard. And it says this: "Sometimes when we're in a place of darkness, we feel as though we've been buried, but actually we've been planted." Let me say that one more time. Sometimes when we're in a place of darkness, we feel as though we've been buried, but actually we've been planted. Listen to this. When you were conceived, that was God planting a seed into this world. Every single day that you wake up after that, every time you go to school and you're learning, every time that you get in trouble by your parents and they discipline you, every single time that you talk to your friends and family and you learn something, every time you dive into this Bible and you learn something, every single time you pray to God and you learn something, every single time you go to church and you learn something, everything that you do in this world is a day that God is watering you. And there will be a day when you are a full-grown plant. There will be a day when you are a fruit-bearing plant. But I want to tell you this right now. There's also a day, and this comes from every single plant, that plant grows up to full maturity. But then it starts to die. And you have to cut off the dead ends to have it bear more fruit. You have to go through pain. You have to go through struggle. You have to go through darkness to be buried, planted, and grow. That is the way life works. So when you look at a plant outside and you see it's starting to grow and it grows up to be a full flower and then it dies, but then it grows again. This is what you're going to do in your life. So do not be discouraged. Do not have any doubts in God and what his plan is for you if you start to rise up to a good place and you fall back down, because you're eventually going to grow up again. So I'm making this video today to call you to have your full faith, your full heart, your full trust in God today. Trust that his plan is coming to fruition. Trust that he has the best intentions for you, and trust that he will never let anything overcome you. And if you agree with that, type trust in God in the comment section right now and hit that follow button if you want to join me on this journey of faith.